Hi, everyone. Gene Nichols with you here for another edition of Community Roundup. Oh, we're in the throes of summer, all right, but JFS of the Desert has big plans, whether it's hot or not. And we're going to talk with Kraig Johnson, the Community Outreach Coordinator of JFS of the Desert, all about the Let's Do Lunch program and how you can get involved. Kraig, welcome.
Thank you very much, Gene. It's a pleasure.
Great to have you with us. Back in late June, you expanded your Let's Do Lunch program to yet another site. Tell us about the program and how organizations out here in the desert might team up with JFS to become another site where you can let the program flourish.
Absolutely. We're very excited to partner with the Cathedral City Senior Center to begin our fifth program site for the Let's Do Lunch program series. The inaugural program was Friday, June 23rd. We had a member, Jana, with the Agua Caliente Cultural Museum come out and give a very interesting presentation on our local history, guaranteed to provide information that would otherwise not be known to individuals. The program at the Cathedral City Senior Center is designed to be a once-a-month offering. Generally, our Let's Do Lunch programs are twice a month, but as far as how others may partner with us, we're certainly looking to expand the program, within common sense and financial constraints, of course, but the program model is very popular. 2-hour program includes a small but nutritious lunch, some interesting programming, and usually some time for things like trivia or other activities that we call cognitive challenge, if you will. Something that's designed to be fun, yet keeping the old coconut engaged. And how others may be interested, and they can certainly give me a call. We can talk about expanding the program either to their region or their facility. This is an extremely popular model. The evaluation results are ones that we're very proud of and really would look to partner with other agencies given that opportunity.
So the Let's Do Lunch program, as offered by JFS, goes and does a number of meetings over the course of a year, right?
Absolutely. Again, the model is typically 2 times a month in any one facility. In the Cathedral City Senior Center's case, it's 1 time. We just started the program, and assuming things go well, we may step it up to twice a month. I believe the number was right under 60 programs in fiscal year 16-17.
So if you take a look, would senior centers out here be the prime candidates for this type of program, Kraig, or can other agencies and venues also do well in hosting them?
It flourishes in senior centers, but also senior apartment complexes, where it's much easier, obviously, for someone to walk out of their apartment, close the door, walk down to the community room, and we're there. So in those cases, we bring the program to them. It makes it much easier for one to participate. In the case of having a program at the senior centers in the desert, it makes it a little bit more difficult in that people have to get themselves there. Now, whether we have the ability, as in the case of our Jocelyn Center program, to have a shuttle that goes around and picks people up and brings them to and fro, and we use volunteers to do that as well for the programs that take place at the senior center. So the senior center programs bring about a bit more interest logistically, but either the senior centers or senior apartment complexes, I think, are primary candidates for partners for this program.
A lot of senior citizens live in a multitude of mobile home parks out here, modular home facilities. Would those places be good candidates?
If they had a community room, someplace where we could get together, usually we're talking 20, 25, 30 persons participating at a facility like that. If they had a common area that could be utilized, really that's all we require. So in that case, it is a pretty easy match.
Now, you bring lunch along with you, so is that prepared at the location you go to, or does JFS have that already worked out somehow?
Yeah, it varies from program site to program site. In the cases where we have programs taking place in senior apartments, we actually order those lunches primarily through the Aspen Mills Bakery. Marty over there gives us a fantastic deal, knowing what good the lunch in the program does for the seniors here in the desert. So we're very lucky to partner with them. Again, if you've ever eaten there, you know what you're getting. It's a fantastic lunch that our folk are given.
Many times, in fact, relatively addictive, as one might term food and sandwiches.
Stay away from the cookies, doggone it.
So, we're talking with Kraig Johnson from JFS of the Desert. I know recently when you did one of the Let's Do Lunch events, you actually had Micah Moulton come in from Christopher's Clubhouse and did a great self-defense program. And, of course, she's becoming very popular out here with teaching kids and older folks the basics of defending themselves in what's becoming an ever maddening world, it seems.
They're a fantastic program, and actually their program has expanded. It used to be, a couple of years ago, basically relegated to self-defense, physically helping you out of difficult situations. It's expanded now to include issues such as scams that these unscrupulous individuals are targeting our seniors with. And so the program, in fact, we just had one take place yesterday, about an hour, and is very expansive and all-encompassing. And Micah and her son Cameron and Patty over there at Christopher's Clubhouse, they do fantastic work. And that, honestly, Gene, is one of the benefits of the Let's Do Lunch program, is that we're often bringing in other service providers to present their programming to the Let's Do Lunch participants. We realize we can't be all things for all people here at JFS of the Desert, and so we're able to, via this platform, bring in other service providers so that they can provide information to the participants and let the folk know what programs are available, what services are available, any eligibility requirements, contact information. So we're proud to partner with folk like Micah and Christopher's Clubhouse and many others.
As the Let's Do Lunch program expands at JFS of the Desert, is it contingent upon an ever-growing group of volunteers who are stepping up to help?
Volunteers are vital to what we do, and especially the Let's Do Lunch program. I mentioned earlier their role in providing transportation specifically for the programs that are based at the senior centers, but they also serve as program hosts. The analogy I use, Gene, is that it's our party and we're trying to do whatever we can to make people comfortable. So it often is bringing drinks to individuals, getting the chair for persons, showing them where the restrooms are. But we're also looking for those volunteers who can and want to serve as program leads, where they're given the opportunity basically to fill the role of JFS staff members. So coordinating all the logistics on site, introducing the speaker, making sure the audiovisual is set up and running, those types of things. So we're looking for 3 or 4 strong personalities. These are folk who will be in front of an audience, but you get to know the participants, and it really becomes much easier the longer you do it. And, of course, you have the support of JFS staff. We're not going to sit there and let you sink. It's not in anyone's interest to let volunteers do that. So along with the training and support, whatever we can do to assist the volunteers in assisting us, we're there to do that.
And how about a word or two about the great organizations that continue to support JFS financially to make that program, the Let's Do Lunch, and all of your other programs even possible?
That's exactly right. I mean, certainly the Jewish Federation of the Desert, the Fogelson Foundation, Allen, RAP, Berger Foundation. We are proud recipients of support from many different organizations and individuals. Our board members themselves are supporters, and they do a fantastic job in letting others know of the good works that JFS does. And it becomes easier to ask for support when you truly believe in the services and programs that are provided. And of course, I'm biased, but I see firsthand what our programs are able to do in improving the lives of many, many folk throughout the desert, let alone the people who are coming in here for mental health counseling and connecting with our therapists and helping to improve their lives that way.
Give us a phone number where folks who need to do any of that to either access your office or your colleagues for volunteer opportunities or just to write out a check, or perhaps someone who's listening to this who is in need and needs some of your services. How do they reach out and touch JFS so JFS can reach out and touch them?
Very good. The number is 760-325-4088. And when the operator answers the phone, simply inform him or her what it is you need, and they'll be directing you appropriately.
And you guys have a website, too, don't you?
That's right. jfsdesert.org.
Sounds easy enough. Kraig Johnson's been my guest, Community Outreach Coordinator for JFS of the Desert, helping people in need regardless of age, income, religion, ethnicity, disability, national origin, or sexual orientation, which is to say they help anyone who needs help. Kraig, thanks for the great work you're doing over there at JFS, and continued success, and stay cool if you can.
I will try. Thank you very much for the opportunity, Gene. I appreciate it.
Great to have you with us. I'm Gene Nichols. This is Community Roundup.